And we're ready. Hey everybody, it's your boy Surge Dragon, and welcome back to another edition of the Heavens Monsters Podcast. With me today is your boy Xavier Hill.
I'm back, guys. Sorry for not being here on the last Heavens Monsters Podcast during Evolution. But I did see it when I was out of town in Indianapolis, so I didn't miss nothing.
Yeah.
So, once again, MVP is in the ring, so that can only mean one thing. Big things popping, little things stopping. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view, because the Heavens Monsters Podcast is for people better than you.
Also, moving on to this side is Pharaoh and our boy Mike Henry.
And I want to say that our good friend Terrence Manley couldn't make it today, but I'm sure he watched Survivor Series. So, Tima, if you're watching, we miss you, and we hope to see you at TLC.
Yep.
Shout out to our boy Terrence. We say he is the king of puppies. Hey, that was perfect. We didn't practice that or nothing. That was perfect.
Puppies.
And that was funny because in the kickoff, we saw Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush talking that smack for the team on Raw, and we ended up getting freaking, seriously, the gluteus maximus, the butt muscles of Bobby Lashley, and they were right next to Jerry the King Lawler. He's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
That's not puppies. But anyway, today we were watching Survivor Series. I'm about to say TLC. That's next time, ladies and gentlemen, TLC, after my birthday. So, let's go ahead and round it up. This, if you're a Raw fan, congratulations, you're going to love it. But for us, a lot of us were Team SmackDown. That just sucks. Team Money. Terrence, you are a Raw fan. You just laughing it up all the way, aren't you? So, let's get it off. The first match was the Tag Team Survivor Series match with Raw's Tag Team Group and SmackDown Tag Team Group on the kickoff. In which case, the sole survivors were the Usos to win for SmackDown. There's a problem, though. It didn't count for the show.
No, it didn't.
They didn't count. No. So when Raw started at 6 o'clock here in Houston, Texas, it was wiped clean, like 0-0. Seriously. What's y'all take on that?
Oh my goodness! SmackDown Live got the win on the kickoff instead of the regular show at 6 o'clock. But the Usos put up a hell of a fight, and they are now the sole survivor of Team SmackDown. So congrats to the Usos.
You're next, Xavier.
Well, I actually missed the kickoff show because I was busy doing my 3 rants. So, congratulations to the Usos for winning for Team SmackDown in the kickoff.
And as always, if you want to see those rants, a description down below will be added to the links for Xavier Hill and Mike Henry. Pharaoh, what did you think about the tag teams?
I didn't see. I missed it too.
Oh, that's right. Well, none to say, I kind of missed out because we were going to pick up a friend of mine earlier. In which case, from what it sounded like, I knew it was going to happen because a lot of those tag teams on both Raw and SmackDown weren't getting any airtime to begin with because of what's been going on. Mainly on Raw, it's always been about the Shield and the Dogs of War, Drew McIntyre, Dolph, and Braun Strowman. Now that they're broken up, hopefully they'll get more airtime with the AMP being the tag team champions. We'll have to see. So, moving on to the actual first counting points of Monday Night Raw versus SmackDown on Survivor Series at 6 o'clock was the Women's Battle Royale. Well, not Battle Royale, Survivor Series match. In which case, it ended with Nia Jax stabbing Sasha Banks in the back just so she can get a worn-out Asuka and deliver how many leg drops?
I think it was 2.
So 2, 3. I don't care.
I think it was 2, 3. Yeah, 2, 3.
I
think it was 2 and one.
It doesn't matter, but
that was weak. I know it.
And that was to get the first point for Team Raw. Damn. And they eliminated Team Captain Naomi from what they said. I was out getting pizzas at the time.
She was the first eliminated. That was so.
How did she get eliminated? By who?
Let me scroll it down.
Oh yeah, but Tamina. Yeah,
Tamina. Naomi.
Yeah,
by her cousin-in-law Tamina.
Yeah, her cousin-in-law. Yeah, Tamina. Yeah, that was weak.
And then she get eliminated after that, didn't she?
By that moonwalking Miss Dancing herself.
Yep.
Carmella.
Little dance break.
Yep.
Well, in the famous words of our boy Team Money, he said, figured that was going to happen. Because they were trying to make sure she doesn't get injured too quickly. So they had to eliminate her sooner than he expected. Next up, let's actually get your opinions on that before I forget. I'm used to doing this with Terrence. So, Mikey, since you're way over there, go ahead.
Then you got Mickey James get eliminated by Mandy Rose. That's Corey Graves' favorite superstar, female superstar. Then you got Carmella being eliminated by Bayley. Then Mandy Rose taps out to the bank statement by Sasha. Then both Bayley and Sasha were counted out.
I saw that.
And then, like you just said, Nia Jax stabbing Sasha Banks in the back to allow a worn-out Asuka to deliver the Asuka lock to make Sasha tap out. And then it came down to the final two.
Irresistible Force.
Versus the Empress. And who won? The Irresistible Force, who stabbed the war goddess Ember Moon. And that's how fans are booing Nia, like, why? Why would she stab Ember
She's
Moon?
turning heel, that's why.
For not only stabbing Ember Moon, but most importantly, sucker punching Becky Lynch in that invasion.
What did you think on that?
Which one?
On the whole thing.
Oh, man. I want Team SmackDown because remember, Bayley and Sasha cannot stand Alexa Bliss. And my question is, what the heck happened to both Natalya and Ruby? Because Natalya wants Ruby to pay for that broken glasses made by her late father, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. And that's how the match ended in a no contest with Natalya crying. But I just read the Twitter saying that tomorrow on Monday Night Raw, Ruby Riott will go one-on-one with Natalya, and all hell's going to break loose.
What about you, Farrell?
That was a great match to the part of the end. It was sorry at the end.
Man, a few words.
I'm very pissed because Nia Jax turned on my current favorite diva, Sasha Banks. All I gotta say is I hope Snoop Dogg was watching her cousin.
That was not for She's of my Rizzo. How would he say it? How would he say it? That was not cool.
I forgot how you said it.
Me too. I have not heard from Snoop Dogg in a while. Come on, Snoop.
Me too, yeah.
Come on, where you at? All right, what was the next match, brother?
The next match, you got the Architect Seth freaking Rollins
versus Shinsuke
Nakamura.
Nakamura.
The man.
And how did that end? I missed that part.
My take is I was expecting Seth's former buddy, his trainer, Dean Ambrose, to show up and distract him. Apparently, Dean Ambrose was probably home watching or hiding, whatever. But Seth Rollins did pick up the victory over Nakamura with a curse stomp. But not until Charlie Caruso would break the news to tell him that at TLC, he'll be defending the Intercontinental Champion against Dean Ambrose. Oh,
in what kind of match stipulation? Because it's TLC, we don't know.
If I had to guess, I'm thinking maybe a chair. Because remember, Seth Rollins stabbed both Dean and Roman with a steel chair to join forces with Triple H and the rest of the Authority goons. So I'm guessing it's going to be a chairs match.
Probably.
A little bit of payback.
Houston. Ooh, Survivor Series Houston. Oh, that's right. Last year was in Houston.
When they went to that was
great. They're showing AJ Styles 365.
Yeah.
So, phew. That was kind of messed up. I would think that Dean Ambrose would have shown up. That's what I was thinking. But that's just, oh well. Another point for Monday Night Raw, 2-0, by their account. It's technically 2-1 because the Usos won their representing team. What did you think, Farrell?
That was great too.
Xavier?
I'm so glad that Shinsuke, as my buddy Mikey said, Nuck America did not do that low blow on Seth Rollins.
Oh, he didn't?
No. Thank God he did not do the low blow.
But he lost.
But he lost. And I'm glad Seth Rollins won that match. And I was hoping that the lunatic Dean Ambrose would show up, but he's hiding somewhere.
Yeah.
So, Dean Ambrose, you better get ready to face Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental Championship at TLC. Renee Young, do something about your husband.
I don't think she can. Next match after that was
The Bar versus
the
Authors of
AOP.
Pain.
AOP Authors of Pain. In which case that match ended in an unexpected way. when what was his name?
Drake Maverick, the 205 Live GM, and the manager
Of AOP.
Yeah, because my take is, I don't know why WWE would make Drake Maverick the manager after getting rid of the WWE Hall of Famer Paul Ellering.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I don't know what happened to Paul. I don't know why they got rid of him. I mean, this doesn't make any sense.
Well, in that match, it was pretty much give or take between them because it was just crazy.
And then after that,
Powerhouse.
but then after that, Drake Maverick tried to run away, but then got caught.
He tried to get it.
He tried to cause a distraction, and then he was being chased by Cesaro until the Big Show stopped him. But then things got a lot worse.
He pissed his pants from being strangled by Big Show. And that made Big Show laugh, and Cesaro, and even Sheamus, who was in the ring, had to go, the hell? But that gave him the chance to jump Cesaro, get him outside the ring, and attack Sheamus with a tag team move that got him the win. Even though it humiliated Drake Maverick, it gave him his clients the opening to win.
Yeah,
What do you think about that, Farrah?
that was shocking to me.
Well, the part where he pissed his pants or the part that they win?
That part they won.
What about you, Mikey?
That part where Drake Maverick had all his pants, it was like, oh my god.
It was barely a trickle, too.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big shaded area, it's just...
It was little.
I was expecting Drake Maverick to pass out, but apparently Authors of Pain would pick up the victory, and once again, it's 3-0 in favor of Raw.
You, Xavier?
Man, it was my favorite part. It was funny when Drake Maverick pissed his pants. But it was shocking to me that the Bar lost to the AOP. And the AOP, as of this moment, is still undefeated.
And so that means 3 on Raw, 0 to
For
SmackDown. Damn. Next up, I know for a fact, is the Cruiserweight.
The Cruiserweight match between Cruiserweight Champion Buddy Murphy taking on Mustafa Ali.
Quick summary,
And
with all the high flying involved, Buddy Murphy won, right?
Yeah, Buddy Murphy's still Cruiserweight Champion. And I'm pretty sure Cedric Alexander is backstage watching, because I love to see Buddy Murphy versus Cedric Alexander for the Cruiserweight Champion. So put the title back to Cedric Alexander.
And who is Buddy Murphy getting married to?
Alexa
Yes,
Bliss.
Alexa Bliss.
Yep, fiance to Alexa Bliss. This guy was mentioning it the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. How do you think about that? How the match went for the Cruiserweights?
I like that. That was a great match too.
And you, Xavier?
I actually wanted Buddy Murphy to win, to be honest, since he is engaged to Alexa Bliss. And by the way, Alexa Bliss, she's going to be next on my list, and I'm going to do a rant on.
Next match after that?
We have the 5-on-5 men's match.
Oh, this is too much.
Oh,
this is
hell
too
no.
much. It's too much. I'm just going to sum her up. While Team SmackDown was unified, it would be Team Raw that was in chaos. They thought that you would think they had a good pep talk from Baron Corbin. Didn't do jack shit. Because of the fact that as soon as they started the match, they couldn't decide who was going to start. And it was a feud between Drew McIntyre and Braun Strowman. And it was just a fight. It was escalating left and right between Drew McIntyre and Finn Balor and Braun Strowman. Bobby Lashley, I don't even know. Dolph Ziggler was just fighting in general. What sucked, they eliminated Samoa Joe first. Samoa Joe had the Kimura clutch, is it called?
Yeah.
The chokehold on Drew McIntyre, who was up first. He had it on several times, but he flipped and he kicked with the Claymore kick and eliminated their best muscle. Well, they had 3 muscle guys. Ultimately, it would be Shane McMahon last in the whole damn ring, and he was like, he's staggering, and he's like, he knows he's got 3 big men, Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, and Braun Strowman in his face. He said, bring it, and he brought it. He drop kicked him and power slammed, and that was it. 3 surviving men for Team Raw, or 4-0 for SmackDown. Damn it. What did you take on that, Xavier?
I'm completely lost for words that Shane McMahon was by himself after the other members of SmackDown got eliminated. I figured that Monday Night Raw was going to win this match. So Braun Strowman can now get these hands on Baron Corbin. Ooh. And it was shocking that after the match was over, Baron Corbin came out of nowhere and attacked Braun Strowman from behind. You just wait till Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. It's going to be hell to pay for you, Baron Corbin.
What about you, Farrell?
I can't really see it tomorrow night on Monday Raw.
Mikey?
And I've been saying this over and over. I hope the current general manager of Monday Night Raw, Kurt Angle's watching, because remember, he's still on mandatory vacation per the orders of Raw Commissioner Stephanie. I'm pretty sure once Baron Corbin gets fired, Kurt Angle will return to bring back his position as general manager.
AJ Styles was there for Paul Heyman's freaking promo against him. What the hell?
What the fuck?
That I did not know. He was literally standing next to Paul Heyman last year at some Survivor Series. What?
I don't remember that. I was there now. I remember that. I guess he was. I don't remember that.
All right. Other than that, the next match would be
Ronda versus Charlotte.
I'm just going to sum it up. They tore the ring up, and then in a frustrated Charlotte Flair, she could not put Ronda Rousey away. She couldn't. She could not put her down. So she got so frustrated, she actually grabbed a Singapore kendo stick and whacked her and getting herself disqualified. 5-0 for Raw against SmackDown.
Damn it.
But it didn't stop there. She kept assaulting Ronda Rousey over and over and over, and then even went so far as to attack the referees. Don't be surprised. Charlotte Flair is going to be suspended indefinitely for attacking Ronda Rousey in that form of manner, and the referees.
Oh, they did wall referees, yeah.
Yeah, and Ronda Rousey was so banged up. She had marks, she had bloody ear, bloody mouth, bloody everything. And even she demanded she walk out by herself. What did you take on that, Mikey?
Oh, two things. One, Charlotte hit Ronda with a candlestick to do it for her former best friend turned enemy, Becky Lynch, who suffered a concussion and a broken nose thanks to Nia Jax. And two, like you just pointed out, don't be surprised if Charlotte Flair will be suspended, because remember, she's going to lose some money. She's going to lose a lot of money. Because I'm thinking, where's Paige? I know she's backstage. She should have came out and got Charlotte out of here, but apparently Paige did absolutely nothing to stop Charlotte. So, like I said, Charlotte Flair is going to lose some money. I can promise you that.
Farrell?
Yeah, she is. She gonna lose a lot of money. Too much money. And then she turned heel. Why she turned heel? Why?
I don't think she turned heel. I think she just went ballistic.
She want to do it. She want to do it for Becky after what happened to Becky when she got beat up in that so-called invasion.
Yeah, before you speak, Xavier, I want to say this. I have a prediction. I don't be surprised come either WrestleMania or sooner than that, Royal Rumble, since it's going to be conjoint between Raw and SmackDown, we might see a rematch between Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair after that. Xavier, what do you think?
Charlotte, I can't believe this match was going great until you decided to get yourself disqualified hitting Ronda Rousey with the kendo stick. And not only that, you put your hand on the officials.
All 6 of them!
Oh, come on now. I just can't wait to see SmackDown Live this Tuesday to see what happened. And I want to know where the hell was Paige at. She should have came out and did something about this. But I guarantee you, just like my man Mikey said, or my man Serge Dragon said, Charlotte, she's definitely going to be fine, and she's probably going to be suspended indefinitely. We'll just see this Tuesday on SmackDown.
Hell yeah. And finally, the show that ends it all. Oh, you hear him. He wasn't happy. He wasn't happy. I don't blame him. I'm not happy either.
Me either.
Raw's Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar, versus the new WWE World Champion, Daniel Bryan. And the match started with Daniel Bryan taking his time, running around, not conflicting with Brock Lesnar, even going so far as to taunt him by doing his version of Brock Lesnar's, I don't know, work and exercise when he's doing this. But when Brock Lesnar got his hands on his leg, the second when he tried to kick him, he got him, and he just, bam! From there, it was just suplex after suplex after suplex after cradle, holding him like a baby. He's even making a... I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Oh, God. You shushing him like a baby? And he flips him.
That's crazy.
Like 2 or 3 times, and he says, I can do this all night. And then Daniel Bryan, when he goes for a F5 for the second time, Daniel Bryan's legs hits the referee, and he lands on his feet. Ref's out, and I called it. Did I not call it? Did I not call it, Mikey? I knew he would go for the nut shot. Bam! And that gave him the edge to keep hitting Brock Lesnar with so many things. His leg against the ring post, the knee against his temple of his head multiple times on the left side or even on the right side. He kept doing so many things and was so close to making him tap out to the yes lock. He was literally holding on to him for well over a minute. Well over a minute. I was counting. I was looking at the clock and it changed to a minute. Good Lord. But Brock Lesnar found a way out of it, and F5 for the 4th attempt, while Daniel Bryan freaking hit him with the 2 knee shots to the head, running knee, or should I say, and he got out of it twice. He put away Daniel Bryan after all that, and Daniel Bryan was just smiling. He is just smiling knowing that he pushed Brock Lesnar to that height. Ultimately, here's the sad thing. Shane McMahon's worst fear. 6-0, not including the freaking kickoff with Team SmackDown winning their survival match. Clean sweep for Monday Night Raw. God damn. What did you think, Xavier?
I'm going to let Mikey go on this.
Go, Mikey.
I was expecting Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles round 2, but apparently Daniel Bryan had to show up and tell AJ that if you ever mention my name without any reason, I'm going to punch you in the face. And then AJ Styles plead his case. It wasn't him. It was Paul Heyman who came out and tried to stir a little pot. And Daniel Bryan doesn't care about who's defending, but Daniel Bryan wants to warn everybody to keep his name out of his mouth. And that's how Daniel Bryan made AJ Styles pay. And now tonight, early ago, he ends up getting sent to Suplex City.
Damn.
Yeah. Welcome to Suplex City, Daniel Bryan.
He took it to him.
I'm sure AJ Styles is watching.
I bet you Styles was so happy. I bet he said, yes, do it again. But I bet he was cheering backstage. I know he was.
Yeah.
I'll be cheering too. I said, yes, get his behind. I'll be cheering too.
Well, that said, we know for a fact that Daniel Bryan's got to have a rematch with AJ Styles. But who's going to go for the Universal title now? Yeah, that's right.
Apparently, because I just heard that. I heard on the phone that Brock Lesnar will not be able to show up at Universal because once again, he may take yet another vacation. I don't know.
And we saw the freaking thing say that the turf or yard, the property of the Beast, but he's not even there.
What? For real.
You can have if this is the territory of the Beast. If it's the territory of the Beast, then everybody else is pissing in it while he's not there. What about you, Xavier?
Well, it didn't matter to me who do I really want to win, but I had to go with Daniel Bryan since I was actually going for SmackDown Live like my bros were. And I really wanted to be AJ Styles and Brock Lesnar, but since Daniel Bryan cheated by low-blowing AJ Styles to win the WWE Championship, they just had to mess it up and let it be Daniel Bryan and Brock Lesnar.
For the first time
ever. For the first time ever. So, just like Mikey said, welcome to Suplex City, Daniel Bryan. And damn it, Monday Night Raw swept SmackDown Live 6-0.
It's 6-1 because the freaking kickoff. They don't count it.
I can't believe they didn't count. They didn't count the kickoff.
What the hell? You have a lineup set up right there, and you telling me you're not counting it? What the?
Just wait tomorrow night on Raw and see what happens.
She's gonna be happy
Because
tomorrow.
Yeah, you know Stephanie's going to be mad with the tag team. You know Stephanie's going to be mad with the tag team. She's going to give death eyes, a death stare to them. Every last one of them.
Because when tomorrow, she's gonna look it right in the face. She's gonna announce that it's gonna be like X-Man said, Baron Corbin versus Braun Strowman 1-on-1, and then she will announce that at TLC, hopefully TLC or the Royal Rumble, Brock Lesnar will be defending the Universal Champion against Braun Strowman in some type of stipulation.
It's TLC, my brother.
Yeah, TLC.
Remember. Don't be surprised. It's going to be the full
tables,
TLC
ladders,
match.
and chairs.
Yeah.
With nobody at ringside.
No, there's probably going to be somebody. It's no disqualification. That means anybody can interfere.
Somebody please give the Universal title to Braun Strowman because he
deserves it.
He deserves until that Baron Corbin was attacked from behind at World Cup. And I'm sitting here like,
Crown Jewel.
At Crown Jewel, thank you. At Crown Jewel, but I've been asking myself over and over, what's it going to take for the current Raw General Manager, Kurt Angle, to come out on vacation and get his job back? Because so far, I like to know how much money did Stephanie McMahon...
Jeff Jarrett, what the hell?
Jeff Jarrett.
What he doing? He not on it. He's like his own show.
Oh, it's that year he was being inducted into the Hall of Fame, wasn't it?
Hall of Fame.
There you go.
Yeah, Hall of Fame.
Okay. Go back to what you saying.
As I was saying before you interrupted,
Sorry.
I asked myself, how much money did Stephanie McMahon pay Baron Corbin to be her so-called lapdog?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, once Kurt Angle gets back, there's going to be plenty of changes. I'm praying hope Baron Corbin gets sent back to SmackDown because I'd love to see Paige teach Baron Corbin a lesson.
Somebody please take the Universal Championship away from Brock Lesnar.
Again,
Too many vacations.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
defending champion, not a vacation champion.
For real.
Yeah.
Otherwise, though, if anything, I just forgot that TLC is also going to be another unified. So it's going to be SmackDown and Raw. We might see freaking Ronda Rousey fight Charlotte Flair much sooner than I expected. And with the fact that TLC means it's going to be chairs, tables, ladders, or all three in potentially every single match, if not a selected few, this will be fun. It's one of my favorites. It was usually held in Houston, Texas most of the time.
Yeah.
And then it moved on to Dallas, and then I don't know where it is this time. Where's it going to be?
San Jose, California.
San Jose, California, West Coast.
There you go. Well, I think that sums it up, right, boys?
Yeah, that wraps up the
And thank you for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Hit that subscribe button. If you like the content, hit that notification for the next Heaven Monsters podcast this Friday, as always. And we'll see you in the next video. And I hope to see these guys at TLC. Thank you. Have a nice night.
Good night,
Good night.
dog.